Hey guys, Noah Got Game here, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. This is a new series I'm doing called Five Nights at Freddy's Tutorial, and I'll be showing you how to get through the nights in somewhat of the easiest ways. Today is night 2. Okay, now we're going to be going over two things that can help us in our survival. One is check Foxy. You don't need to check him that much. If you check him every 2 or 4 seconds, you're staying in the balance between checking him too much and too little, and he will not move and he will stay put. Second thing is listen for audio cues. People may say in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 audio cues are not important, but they can be helpful sometimes, such as listening for when the ambience change, when the ambience, because there's an ambience that tells you when they're very close. Also, listening for footsteps can sometimes help, but may not help, but it can kind of help sometimes. Also, listening for like when Chica's in the kitchen, so you'll know you don't need to keep checking the right door. So these are the two things that can really help us on this night. But this will not be the strategy for all the other nights. These tips may have to be adjusted a little bit. Alright, now let's hop into the night. Okay, now when you're in the night, so the first thing you want to do, the only camera you can do is check. The only camera you really need to check is Foxy, and you don't really need to listen to the phone call. I muted there so you can hear me what I'm saying. So you can check other cameras if you want, but I really recommend don't doing it because you can wait because the most thing you're only gonna do really is waste time tracking down other animatronics when it could really just when the one you're tracking down sneaks into the room. So what you could do is I recommend checking the lights. So like left door, then right door, then left door again, then right door again, then check Foxy, and that could keep him satisfied. Or you could just do left door, right door, and then check Foxy. But it doesn't really matter either way, since Foxy, because at least you're trying to keep the balance of keeping Foxy at bay. So you're not checking it too much or too little. You are keeping that balance. Now you may notice and kind of hear the ambience. The ambience does change when they get close. Yeah, the ambience just changed now. So I'm more aware that they are closer. So now I'm checking. Now I'm being a little bit more checky, and I'm listening. And I do hear Chica's in the kitchen, and I'm just looking at the lights, keeping the strategy. This tactic really only works for the second night because night 3 and on, Freddy Fazbear is active, so you do need to adjust your strategy a little bit, and you don't need to check the lights so much. You could just do it once. You could just do left door, right door, then camera. But since Foxy's not so active on this night, it's not. So you can do it a little differently. And since it is the earlier nights, the animatronics do like to linger at the doors. Now, if one of them's at the door, don't check the cameras too much because you don't want to spend your time on 3 bars, or you'll really run out of power. And if they're both at the door, I do recommend, especially on later nights, they leave quicker. But I don't really recommend checking the camera, especially if you're on 4 bars, because it can really jack you up. So as you can see, I'm not really checking the cameras, and you notice Foxy's behavior is random. I haven't checked the cameras for a long time. I'm about to bring it up in a second, and you'll notice Foxy has not even moved an inch. He's still in his tent, and he's not even moved. So Foxy's behavior is totally random. So I'm still not 100% sure on the balance between too much and too little, because I had the cameras off for a near minute, and yet still he never came out. So not so sure about that. Maybe because if you remember on my other video, I didn't check him that much, and yet he still kind of came out. As in this one, I had the cameras off for a full minute, and now he's just coming out. So I'm still you see, check cameras, check lights. It's fairly easy. Night 3, the strategy can adjust. Also on this night, the just close the left door strategy can kind of work, but I do recommend doing it at least do it as soon as the phone call's over. So at least you're not draining too much power. Because if you do it right away, you'll probably run out of power. So, and Foxy is actually officially active on this night. And as most people know, the more he hits your door, the more power he drains. So Just Close left door strategy works all the way up to night 3. Night 4, it's impossible to do it. Now, also, you may have just saw I actually kind of diverted from my task. I'm kind of checking other cameras. You can do that if you want. Sometimes I do that just so I get a recap on where everyone is, just so I know. So I know I do that just so I can get a little recap on where everyone is. And sorry if I'm stumbling over my words. Now you see I heard footsteps, and I kind of knew someone was close or someone was there. So the footsteps can help. So and then I'm here. Now I know if I hear another audio cue for footsteps, that either means Bonnie's close or Chica left. So yeah. So the audio cues in the first one can help. So it's not. Some people say they don't help at all. Also, another thing that you shouldn't do is leave lights on, because that does drain power. Now, and also, some people may not know this, but Bonnie and Chica, they are somewhat different. Bonnie will come to your door more frequently on later nights, but leave quicker. Chica comes to your door less, but when she does come to your door, she'll linger there for quite a while, and draining more power. As you can see, she has not left, and now Bonnie's here. Now I'm trying my best to stay off the cameras, because if I look, I'll be on 4 bars, and power is a main concern here. And you see I'm just flashing between them, trying to see who's gonna leave. Now there was a footstep there, you may have not heard it, and then see I heard Bonnie's footstep, and I knew he was pretty much gone. So I hear footsteps again, so I'm more aware. Now Foxy, I'm still not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure about his behavior, because my cameras were off for a long time and he still hasn't even peeked out. But he does peek out eventually, near 5 a.m. he starts to come out. He was on his 3rd phase, but he didn't run. Now, I do recommend letting Foxy hit your door once, because if he hits it twice, he steals 6% power, and you can make it, but it's going to be a little more tricky. As you can see, sometimes, now the little light thing, sometimes I do that. I do that a lot on 420, because I just shine the light, because maybe he'll leave quicker. I just think that, but sometimes it works, I guess, but most times it doesn't. I don't know why I do that. But as you saw, Bonnie, he came, then he left. He doesn't really linger like Chica. He comes more frequently, though. But he'll leave, which is always a good thing. As you can see, check, see? You get, when you have a little rhythm going, night 2 is fairly easy. And you see, and I'm noticing the endanger ambience is kind of playing. So the endanger ambience is kind of playing. So I'm a little bit more aware that someone is kind of close. So and now you know Foxy's peeking. Now I'm not sure why he decided to peek at 4 a.m. He just came out of nowhere. But now, since I know he's peeking, I'm trying to be a little bit more frugal about my strategy. I'm trying to check him a little bit more, just so he doesn't run. So it takes a little minor adjusting. Now like I said, you do have to be more careful that you don't check him too much, because there is a balance. Now you see he's running. Now he's not running. He's about to run, and I'm not sure why. Like I said, his behavior is completely random. But it is what it is. He didn't run, surprisingly, but when he's about to run, do try and check him a little bit more, just so he doesn't, because the last thing you want him doing is running down the hallway, banging on your door, and then getting wrecked. Now I hear the endanger ambience, and I'm just checking, just making sure I don't get jumped out of nowhere. Just waiting. I did that, and I do like to do, like I said, quick checks, so I know Chica's near me and Bonnie's not. But just because Bonnie's not doesn't mean I don't have to stop seeing the door. Don't need to stop checking the left side, because Bonnie can actually teleport. It's been proven that Bonnie can somehow teleport around the pizzeria. And I'm just checking now. None of them are really near my. None of them are in the halls or the corner, so I feel better. And 6 a.m. hits, and I win. So that is the easiest way to pass night 2. Night 2 is fairly easy. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.